In 1976, the FDA implemented a system of regulations which delineates all medical devices into one of three classes. These device classes are based on their risk to the patient. Now, the first class, brilliantly dubbed Class 1, captures the low risk devices. So, examples of these would be a bandage or a tongue depressor. Class 2 devices are, not surprisingly, the medium risk devices. For example, a blood pressure monitor, or perhaps a surgically invasive device, but one that's only invasive for a short period of time. So there could be in class 2 some risk to the patient, but it's not going to be catastrophic risk.
I always think about that in terms of, the EKG machine or something that affects the patient but is not invasive.
Yeah, exactly. Good example. Absolutely right. Now, class 3 are the high risk devices, such as examples that are often used, pacemakers, heart valves. These are these are mostly the permanent implants. So they can have catastrophic risk. If these devices fail during the use, it's usually not good news for the next of kin.
Right.
So there are lots of class 1 and class 2 devices out there on the market, but not so many class 3s, mostly because the regulatory hurdles are so high. And for the most part, smaller companies can't afford to bring them to market. So generally speaking, class 1 devices don't require FDA's permission to sell them as long as your company's quality system meets certain requirements. Conversely, on the flip side, class 3 devices require a very rigorous FDA pre-market approval, or PMA, including typically a human clinical trial. The PMA process is a huge undertaking. It can take 5 to 7 years, can take longer, and it costs a lot of money. We'll get to that in just a moment. I'll talk a little bit
Millions.
about millions, easily into the millions.
Hear me, won't you speak to me when I open up? And I forward my thoughts to you, but sometimes I say you're thinking too much, and I don't wanna